You probably heard the saying that body language represents 70% of all communication. If you think about it, before anyone opens their mouths, we already have an idea of what they're like, simply by the way they carry themselves. As a result, in this video, you'll learn how to project attractive, confident, and respectable body language. We'll go over everything from your feet to your facial expressions, and we'll make sure you understand why certain types of body language are good and why others aren't. So let's begin with the feet. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart with your toes pointing outward. Why? When it comes to body language, the rule of thumb is that closing off your body is linked with fear and nervousness. If you are about to be hit, your automatic response would be to close off your body, covering your organs and genitals. Open body language, on the other hand, is associated with feelings of calm, relaxation, and confidence. So having your feet apart with your toes pointing outwards is open, whereas having them together with your toes pointing inwards is closed. Now let's talk about your hands. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Don't cross them. Do not hold the arm of the other hand with one hand, and if you're at a party, don't cover your chest with a drink. These are all examples of closed body language. So what am I supposed to do with my hands and arms now? It's best to keep your hands relaxed at your sides. Even when you're drinking, you can still use your hands to highlight certain points when speaking with someone. If you want to adjust one part of your body that has an impact on how people perceive you, it would have to be your chest. This is the area where people have the most difficulty. Many of us have what are known as rounded shoulders. Our shoulders arc forward past the neck owing to our culture's increasing reliance on computers. The best way to hold your chest is with your chest out and shoulders back. There are many exercises available to help straighten your back and fix your shoulders if you have posture issues as a result of years of computer use. Now, onto the head. You should keep your head straight and aligned with the rest of your body. Your chin should be pointing forward. You don't want to tilt it down because it will appear too submissive. You don't want to tilt it up too much because, well, it appears arrogant. People's perceptions of you during interactions are heavily influenced by your face. The first is making eye contact. If you're watching this video, chances are you're not making enough eye contact, especially for a man. Strong eye contact is a huge indicator of self-assurance. I'm sure you've met people who appeared perfectly normal but couldn't make eye contact. This makes the contact feel very awkward and they come across as extremely insecure. You want to keep the magic ratio at 80-20. You want to make eye contact for 80% of the conversation and let your eyes wander for 20% of the time. You appear confident and interested in what the other person is saying in this manner. However, you don't come across as creepy. The second thing you should concentrate on is your smile. Do not wear one of those huge teeth-showing smiles on your face all the time because it appears nervous. These smiles appear forced and phony. Instead, keep a subtle grin on your face as if you're having a good day. This gives off a cheerful vibe, but appears to be genuine and not forced. It's perfectly acceptable to smile with your teeth, but only on special occasions. Now that we've discussed what constitutes good body language, let's move on to how you should move your body. When it comes to movement, the rule of thumb is slow, slow, slow. The slower you move, the more assured you appear. Many of us are prone to quick, restless movement. We like to play with our hands and touch our faces, and this just screams, "This is awkward." It gives the impression that you're constantly on the edge. The reason we want to avoid nervous behavior so much is because emotions are transferred. If you're nervous, the people with whom you're interacting with will be nervous as well. They will have the impression that something is wrong, which reduces your overall likability. So, how should we proceed? To be honest, you can move pretty slowly without looking strange. Just don't move as slowly as you would in the Matrix. The final concept we will discuss is space. This is closely related to the open and closed body language concept that we discussed earlier. The more space you take up, the more relaxed and confident you appear. Spread your belongings out when sitting at a desk. Don't be afraid to leave some space between your phone and the wall or your notebook. But just don't be the guy who stands 3 feet tall with his book, jacket, and bag. Don't be afraid to sit with your legs apart when you're sitting. The chair next to you is empty, drape your arms over it. Don't be afraid to expose your body. And there you have it. You only need to remember these concepts if you want to be perceived as more confident, look more attractive, and gain more respect. Avoid closed body language by moving slower, taking up more space, and making more eye contact. I can guarantee that by making these changes, you will notice an improvement in your social interactions, whether on dates, at parties, or simply hanging out with your friends. Thanks for watching. If you like our stuff, subscribe for more motivational content. See you in the next video of The Generous.